Are you worried that your chronic illness will never heal? Have you tried everything that conventional and alternative medicine has to offer and got no results? Perhaps there is an emotional component that you've overlooked that lies at the root of your illness. These psychosomatic illnesses can sometimes have a dramatic response using emotional freedom techniques or EFT tapping. We'll be applying that today along with color breathing, therapeutic shaking, and imagery and visualization. So to begin, we're just going to find our EFT tapping phrase, which is going to be worried that I'll have my chronic illness forever. And you say that 3 times while you're rubbing the sore spot. Even though I'm worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever, I deeply and completely accept myself. And you go below the collarbone, down onto the ribs until you find an achy spot between the ribs. Even though I'm worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now, take a deep breath in and out, your favorite color going in, healing color, and then your worries about chronic illness, assign a different color and blow out. And now we're going to start tapping on just that short soundbite out of the middle of that paradoxical affirmation. So start with the second, third finger on the eyebrow point, which is where the eyebrow comes toward the bridge of the nose. And just say, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. And you tap 5 or 6 times long enough to say the phrase. Side of your eye, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. Under your eye, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. Under your nose, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. On your chin, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. Collarbone, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. Under your arm, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. And below your breast, on the lowest ribs, you can find worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. And on top of your head, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. And again, do the color breathing in and out, favorite color in and worried color going out. I'm going to switch sides. And this is the next awfulized step. We're going to go deeper into this whole process. So start with the same phrase again, worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever. There might be emotional blocks that I just can't seem to release. I might have fear causing autoimmune and lower leg problems. I might have anger causing musculoskeletal and abdominal pain syndromes. I might have shame causing eating disorders and type 2 diabetes. Collarbone, I might have grief causing heart, lung, and sinus conditions. Under your arm, I might have lying causing thyroid and neck problems. Below your breast, I might have illusions causing eye and ear problems. And on top of your head, I might have material attachments causing headaches and neurologic disorders. Deep breath in and out. And then we're going to switch hands and have a little argument with yourself for the neutralize step. So start with the same phrase. I'm worried I'll have this chronic illness forever. Side of your eye, it's gone, I'm healed. Underneath your eye, that sounds like a fantasy. Under your nose, maybe I can start to release the underlying emotions. Chin, I doubt that emotions have anything to do with healing. But maybe I'm getting a message from my subconscious about something that's out of balance in my life. Under your arm, I'd rather just have a pill to suppress those messages. But what if I pay attention to the messages and guide my healing process? I'm curious to see how fast I can heal. Deep breath in and out. Now we're going to shift toward what you really want. So start with, I want emotional freedom now. Side of your eye, I'm letting go of any blocked emotions. Under your eye. I'm honoring my symptoms as messages from my subconscious. I'm going to use that guidance for my own self-healing. And I might get messages from my dreams as well. I'm trusting that if I do the emotional work, I will start to heal. It's a lot safer than all the other alternatives and less expensive as well. I'm looking forward to healing myself, and I'm going to have fun doing it. Deep breath in and out. Just keep breathing in and out with your eyes closed. We're going to stop shaking. We're going to shake a little bit now and stop tapping, so you can keep breathing in your favorite color. Feel it wash through your body, cleansing any blocked emotions. And when you see the favorite color coming down your arms, not your fingertips, shake your fingers down by your side. Let it go down your legs, into your toes, wiggle your toes, stomp your feet. Whatever you need to do, hit the reset button on your body. Then, when you're ready, let yourself settle down. When you're shaking out everything you need to shake out, just calm down and do a mindful scan of your body, looking for any place where you feel like these blocked emotions are stuck that might be contributing to your illness. And if you find any emotional blocks, assign a color to that area of your body and breathe your favorite healing color down into that area. Wash it into the ground and out through your feet. Now go to your favorite healing place out in nature, maybe a vacation spot, to do a little more healing work. And while you're in that place, using all 5 of your senses to be connected to that location, imagine looking down at your feet and under the ground, looking for a healing object. Take the first random object you can find. It'll be your magic recycling tool. Pick it up, hold it in your hand, and then drain any blocked emotions out of your body into that object and release it back to the earth to be turned into compost. Now invite your healing spirit guide to come visit you in your location. Recommend a being from the other side, either an angel, a spirit animal, or a wise ancestor. Ask them for advice on how to heal, and take the first being that volunteers. Once you've gotten some wise advice from them, thank them for what they offered, and then get into a time machine, go back into the past, before the time when you had your illness, when you were feeling healthy and emotionally balanced. One period in your life that you go back and reflect on, that was a particularly valuable period of your life. So go back and soak up that experience, what it felt like to be balanced and whole. Imagine someone took a snapshot of you in that scene, and you're going to put a picture frame around with a particular color that reminds you of that feeling. So think of the color you're experiencing, put it around your picture, and breathe it into your body wherever it needs to go. Then let's get back in your time machine, and this is where you get to be a Hollywood scriptwriter and rewrite some scene that may have contributed to the development of your illness. So go back to just before the illness started happening, before you had any symptoms. Was there something going on in your life at that time that was out of balance, or that you might have done something differently if you had the wisdom that you currently have? So go back to that scene that may have precipitated the beginning of your illness and rewrite that scene any way you want to have a more positive outcome. Perhaps you would have not gotten the illness at all, or had a milder case. You would have been activating your own self-healing capabilities back then. Once you've done that to your satisfaction, then we're going to project ourselves into the future. So see yourself in the future when your chronic illness is on the road to healing, releasing whatever emotional blocks have been at the root of it, and moving forward with holistic self-healing. And see your future self in a picture frame as well. And think of the color you want to feel when you're starting to heal. And breathe that color in your body and put it around the picture frame. Put that up on the wall next to the one from the past. You know where you've been and where you're going. And once you've done that, then stretch, open your eyes and come on back. And we'll just go back there into that future frame of reference one more time with a simple self-hypnotic technique. Thumb and finger squeeze together. Take a deep breath and hold it and open your eyes wide. Create some tension in your body, then let your hand relax completely. Close your eyes and blow the breath out and go into that future picture frame of reference and see yourself healed and emotionally balanced. And then bring that feeling back with you, stretch and come on back. And then go back and just check in with that original phrase, which is, I'm worried that I'll have this chronic illness forever, and check to see how true that is now. And then you can work with this recording over and over again until you have cleared all the barriers to your healing process. There are many other videos for chronic illnesses on my website at larryburk.com or letmagichappen.com under the YouTube videos. There's also blogs and newsletters and books there as well, and TEDx talks. So check those out, and blessings for your own self-healing process.